Yeah, I think so. Okay, you are in YouTube right now. Hello, people. Hello, people from YouTube. I am Rosalia, and here is Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform to learn some language and using this platform to make some practice. Here you can practice English, Spanish, French, and Italian. And there are some another language coming, but it's for in the future. I don't know when, but it's in the future. This time you use to make some mistake. Don't worry about to make mistake because it's normal to make mistake. Sometimes you have some things to do to say, then you forget some word. It's don't worry about this. The most important to pass your message. This is our. Oh my gosh, there is some things over here. Okay, sorry. I resolved this. Okay. I will explain use previewing another rooms because there are 9 people here. I think 3 rooms is be better because 4 people it's okay, but 5 it's a little bit difficult to talk. Then I will put in more another rooms. 3 rooms, I think it's okay. Then to be here with me. Oh, but 2 rooms, it will be maybe maybe Juliana and Maria Eduardo with me. And I'll change a little bit to here. 1 minute, please, because I need to change. Move to this and this, but I think it will be only 3 people. Now I will recreate this and put last one. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. And yes, now we'll be in 1 room, and the room 2 will stay 4, and oh, there are more people coming, and then I will to recreate. Yeah, just a minute to receive Katiana and recreate the rooms. Again, maybe 1 more room now. Yeah, because it will be better now. Yeah, now it's better. And okay, I will put this here. And this. Okay, and recreate the rooms. Okay. And if you receive an invitation, please accept. In another room, please respect the another time and choose the leader to make better the conversation, okay? I will back you all in 45 minutes, more or less, okay? See you. If you receive, please accept. Okay, 1 more. Yeah, now it's okay. Okay, can we start? Then, Bruna, present yourself, please. Everybody had the question on chat? Can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Hello,
Sure.
everybody. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasília. I'm married. I have 2 sons. I graduated physiotherapy and physical education. Nowadays, I work in public service. I'm here in Talk since February 2022. I'm here to possible to practice the English and the French too. And that's it for today.
Okay. I forgot to say about our talk today. Today we're gonna talking about can you learn from our mistake and failures, because everybody has some afraid to make mistake, but it's normal. Then you need to accept our mistake and it's okay. You need to make mistake to learn. Then how you can accept this? Today it's more or less about this. And Juliana, present yourself, please.
Hi guys, my name is Juliana. Um, I'm a journalist. I'm married. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but nowadays I'm living in Portugal, in a small city called Vila Real. And I'm married. I don't know if I said it, but I have a son, and let me see. My free times, I like to watch series, play with my son, cooking, and that's it. I hope to enjoy this conversation.
Yeah, welcome aboard. And you, Elias, present yourself, please. You are muted.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Elias. I'm 37. I'm married. I live in Teresópolis, Rio de Janeiro. I work with IT since 2008. I'm here in Taki since last year, but I have already studied in Taki in 2022. I turned back again. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm Rosalia. I'm 56 years old. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I'm married, and today I will guide this conversation. I'm a host, Italian host too, here in Talk and Talk. Then I start to become a host too in English in August the last year. Then it's helped us a lot to learn. And we will start now, right now. Juliana, are you very afraid of make mistake? What always you most about make mistake?
I think it's normal to be afraid of making mistake, but I think it's you think it not block you know. Um, I, certainly, when you are learning something, at job, at uh, with the study, or what else. But my worries, let me see. I think um, mistakes are normal, but um, how can I say, when you can learn something, but involve it can't involve, how can I say, oh my God, hurt people, around of you. When it happens, it's certainly bad, you know. I think it's more sad. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I
and
totally.
fixed too.
Yeah, I agree with you because I'm thinking about this. Then I'm thinking now I'm trying to know to thinking more about the word that I'm saying because my child is adult today. Then it's not like a children. Then you can say all the words. Then it's okay. After I can just that. But now they are adult. Then all the time I'm seeing them, they are seeing to me. Then ask me for some advice. Then they think that I know how to say them, but sometimes it's difficult because you're trying to say something for them following it, but it's not easy. then I'm so afraid to make some mistake, to say something that it's not don't help them. It's I'm afraid about this. And you, Bruna?
Well, of course, I'm afraid and I angry to at make mistake, of course. And it's very interesting, like you said, Rosalia, about your children. And because I understand that I'm an example for my son, no? So it's I make mistake from here. I make mistake and then see this. Oh my gosh, my mother is my hero, heroine, maybe in my hero, and she made mistake. Why? So how? It's complicated this, no? Because all the time you need to be the best example. You don't want to make a mistake, of course. But in the first moment when I read these questions, I think about my work, of course, and I worry about the when I make mistake, I worry about the judgment of others, and I feel ashamed. It's terrible, but I understand that I need to make a mistake if I want to grow up in my career, for example. I need to make mistake because all the time I learn a new things. So it's probably I make mistake.
Yeah, sure. And you, Elias, are you afraid to make mistake with your family, your job?
Yes, depends on the situation. For example, I'm a new driver. I start driving last year. Then if I made some mistakes on the street, on the traffic, I can hurt myself. I can hurt my other people. I can hurt my wife. Then this kind of mistakes, I'm very afraid. But for example, here studying English, if I made a mistake, it's okay. I of you can understand me. Maybe it's not a good word to say, but okay. But it depends on the situation. See, if the situation is very critical, very dangerous, I'm very afraid to make mistakes. But if the situation is cool, if it is not critical, I'm learning. It doesn't involve any kind of risk for me or for another people. Okay, I made a lot of mistakes. No worry.
Yeah, it's true. But now it's normal to be afraid of making mistake. It's okay. What to do when you are so afraid to make mistake, or how to solve this problem?
Depends. If I can, I ask for help. If, for example, on my job, some kind of mistakes, I can bring any dangers to the company. Then I ask for help to to do my tasks correctly. If I can't, I try to how can I say procrastinate the tasks. Okay, for example, if it's 6 p.m. and has only me working, and I want to help want to help, but no one in the company. Okay, I I can wait for tomorrow morning. Okay, I wait. If I can't, I try to do research on the internet, try to remember the tips of my coworkers, remember the patterns of of my job, of my company. If it's, I think it's okay. Okay, I execute the task.
Yeah, it's totally normal. Juliana, how to deal with the feeling when you don't want to ask for help? Then because you don't want to have some judgment, then you have a job to do that, but you don't want to ask for help. You need to know how to do it, but you don't know so much how to deal with this.
Um, Nowadays, I I don't worry about it anymore.
Mm.
Do you understand? I think was I young, I more young, I think I worried more about these questions and situations. But when I need help, I ask for help and no problem about it. And judgment, it's always have, and it's normal to fight about it. But and that's it. I think um thinking about mistakes, I think it's very very bad for myself, you know. And I think it's necessary think about solutions that you can be about the problem, to anticipate the problem, um, that you can solve the situation, the question, the problem, where, wherever you stay and you are, you know, the environment, job, at home. I think that's it.
But it's easy for you to accept this?
To accept the
Yeah, that you need to ask for help.
yeah. I I accept very well
Okay.
for help.
And you, Bruna, how to deal with the feeling that you don't want to ask for help because you think you are already know how to do this job, but you have some afraid to make mistake.
Well, for example, if I don't know the job, for example, I don't have problem to ask a help. Of course, I think it's normal. And it's very interesting because if I know the the job, and I made a mistake, like I said, I'm a feel ashamed, and but I try to avoid this all the time. For this, I elaborate. I do step by step. For example, it's helped me a lot. And I think it's very important when you admit the mistake. Um, that's it. I think no. When you admit the mistake, it's possible to solve it better. Because if you all the time you blame someone, you don't solve the problem keeping all the time, and you have a problem all the time. So it's I don't like this.
Yeah, because I think actually you make more mistake because we feel so confident about the some things that you think you already know about this. I'm talking about this because it's remember once I work as in a store, then I worked for a long time in this store when I was as young. Then I decided to change the store for and go to work in a bigger one because I wanted to work in this bigger. Then my boss asked me for wait a little bit to cut some fabrics because it's a fabric store. Then I said, but I already know do that because I have some experience. Then I needed to wait a little bit for someone to go to learn how to do it. But I think I already know. I'm so confident because I know. My boss go there to ask me to work here. Then because I know I'm a famous person because he knows me. Then I start to cut this fabrics when the people come I already had put everything wrong. Then, oh my gosh, then my boss said, it's okay, you are learning, but it's not right for me because I do something wrong. Then I didn't wait for help. Then this was a lesson for me because if I had a way, I'm not doing not wrong in this moment. Then I ask for put in my account. Then I pay for that because I start my job doing something wrong. Then oh my gosh, I've never do it anymore because you need to wait a little bit because sometimes you are so confident thinking you already know, but it's not right. You need always ask for help to learn more. Yeah.
Yeah,
In this case, I
maybe,
learned two lessons. It's okay too.
yeah, maybe when you put the high heels, salto alto,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
complicated, you know. You to
yeah,
be very confident. No, it's impossible to make mistake. I understand. Probably you make mistake in the future.
yeah. You think I am an experienced person, then you make mistake.
I don't
It's
need
hard.
to learn anymore.
Yeah,
Nothing. No, it's
yeah,
complicated.
yeah. Thank you so much for that had happened in my youngers. Yeah, I had a long time to learn more. And you have some experience in the work that you had made some mistake to like me, Bruna. Have you some example? Have you had some example?
Let me see a specific moment. I don't remember very well about the my because I don't have a problem to tell that I don't understand and I need the help in this. For example, maybe here in talking, no specifically in talking, but when I study language. I know I'm very confident. So, no, I don't need help for the other person because I know to speak in special the Spanish because it's similar to Portuguese. So no, I understand all things. No, sorry, it's not the same and I make a lot of mistake and I do the other person like my husband of course because no he doesn't understand the Spanish. No, he understands.
I do it all the time. Oh my gosh. There's a time that I need to make it's more or less 1 year. 1 year. Then I need to start my Italian meeting. Then I put the topic there. Then it's normal because Italian. I know it's similar. Spanish and Portuguese, it's okay. In the moment then I start, I see that I don't know how much vocabulary. Then, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Then it was a lesson for me too that I need to study before, then put the. I pass the shame in this moment. Elias, how to deal with the afraid to make mistake at the job?
I always try to ask for help, try to not waste a lot of time before asking for help because some kind of tasks we have deadlines and try to how can I say um, try not to I forget the words uh, not to não pegar muito pesado comigo mesmo.
Ah, yeah.
If
Yeah.
if I don't know how to do a task, I try to learn, but very a lot of tasks are very new on my job. I doing a lot of tasks that is very new. Then I try to not to worry so much. Then
Yeah.
I try to understand that okay, I'm new in this task. This is a thing that I never did before. Then okay, But I try to not to put a cap uh, of ignorance, but try to learn, but not still so afraid, cause the a lot of word, a lot of fear can lead us to make mistakes.
Yeah, because it's normal to feel a little frustrated about something because plans can fail, but it's normal. But now, Juliana, uh, okay, it's normal to make a mistake. It's important to make a mistake to learn it, but there is some way to learn without making mistake.
I think um, in general, when you start a new job, it's normal you feel more, how can I say, nervous and anxious. And in general, it makes more mistakes about the job. And how can I say, um, without fear. I, I think every day is a challenge, do you know? And because, um, how can I say, we uh, we are, how can I say, oh my God, available to do many things, new things, and wherever, how can I say? Oh my God, I can't explain it. Eu tô um pouco enferrujada.
Don't worry. You can say some words in Portuguese if you want.
Yeah. But let me see. Every day you can start a new experience, do you know?
Yeah,
And it's necessary, certainly you think about mistakes, but not press yourself, you know, because you you learn new things every day, and you live new things every day, at job, at your personal life, and and you sometimes you need block your fear, do you know, put it in your mind, I can do this,
yeah,
uh, because uh, everybody feels the same, do you know, and that's it. And you, when you can ask for help, or how can I say, talk about your feelings, it can help to, um, how can I say, fight your fear, you know.
yeah.
And everybody help
Yeah,
you,
everybody are,
or
yeah,
it's, how can I say, change feelings and experience,
yeah.
and
You
that's
are a
it.
human being. Yeah,
Yeah.
a human being that you are
Yeah,
normal to
I
make
think
mistakes.
when you have empathy
Yeah,
about something, somebody, I think it's easier
mhm,
to fight wrong,
yeah,
um, the wrong feelings, you know.
yeah. It's interesting. Interesting what about you said something about yourself, because there are so many people to judge you when you make some mistake. Then you need to take care about yourself. It's okay to
Yeah,
make mistake. It's okay to learn again. It's most important is start again. Then it's okay to make mistake.
exactly.
That is some profession that you need to have more attention, to be more prepared. But it's okay. There is someone you can make mistake that another no, but
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to study more.
Like
Yeah,
like Bruna said about admit your mistake. It's
yeah,
very important. It's very important because uh, when you can admit your mistake, you can solve more.
yeah.
uh, you can fix with um, how can I say? It's more easier to
To
accept
accept that.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I totally agree with you. And Bruna, there are some ways to learn without make mistake.
Sure. So, of course, I think it is smart when you learn more with
Mm,
the other mistakes, no? For example, if possible, if I read something that the other write, wrote, I think it's possible. That's why I love to read many books because about any subject, of course. I think it's very important because in the books, it's possible to learning with the other mistake of the other experience and avoid the to make mistake. I think it's very important. When do you use this strategic? Of course, I understand if you make mistake, probably you learn more
yeah.
because it's involved the feeling. When it involves the feeling, it's complicated. You change the mind very faster. So I understand like this, but sure, it's possible to learning without mistake, of course.
When had it happened with you when you had make some mistake, then you pass a shame, you never forget anymore because you learn this lesson, you never forget anymore.
Well, probably yes.
Yeah, because
Uh,
it's happened to me.
because like I said, it's involved the feeling. It's more
Exactly.
strong in your life, no?
Yeah,
Because the other experience, for example, it's so good, but you don't feel in the same emotion in
yeah.
this way. So I understand like this. For example, when I was at the school, when I in childhood, for example, and how do you say this? Colava na prova, for example, I did this, and the teacher look at this. Oh my gosh, my heart beat a lot, of course. And in this moment, I don't know, but I know the what I put in the glue, maybe the glue, no. What I put in the glue, I'm have a lot of feel in this moment nervous, and I learned this. I don't know why. In this moment now, I saw. Um, I saw no. I know that it's about the feeling that's
Yeah.
involving the nervous, and I learn it without use the glue, for example.
You need to go out our comfort zone because there are so many uh, afraid to make mistake. Then you make mistake, then you pass a shame sometime, then you learn more.
Yeah.
You don't need to pass for this all the time. But that is something that you never forgot.
Yeah, because you don't
Yeah,
want to pass this
yeah,
feeling again, no?
yeah,
And you more pay attention and no, I now I know how I need to do for avoid the mistake.
yeah. I got it. And Elias, it's normal to make mistake. It's okay. But why do people make so many mistakes?
There's some reasons. Some people are very very insecure. I don't know the correct word. There is a psychological aspects. For example, if when us was children, if we heard bad words, usually when in adult phase we will make mistakes, or if you can say for the children, you can't do this, you are stupid. Then if we heard a lot of words like that, in later we will these words will block us. Some kind of mistakes is because of lack of knowledge. If you don't know how to do something or how to say like words in English, we will make a lot of mistakes. It's normal. But sometimes I don't know. People very lazy, don't want to improve their skills, and made a lot of mistakes too. It's
Yeah.
a mix. It's a mix of situations, not the only one situation.
Yeah, there are so many situations. Then maybe because of a lot of confidence too, because they think they know so many things, then in the moment to do, make some mistake too. There is many situations. And you, Juliana, how do people make so many mistakes?
I think there are many situations that different mistakes. For example, when involve more emotional feelings. For example, when you start classes, driver's license, for example, and the end of the classes when you need to how can I say, to finish, you need to do a test, you know. And I think everybody can be nervous and anxious, and the most wrong is about the what you feeling in this moment, you know. And you made a mistake or choose, I don't know, and you can how can I say, reprovar, reprova, I don't, yeah, you can't pass the test, you know. And the most of times it's about the feeling, it's not what you learned, because you know the test, you know, but your feelings block, your
Yeah,
nervous, you are
yeah,
nervous and
because of
you
that.
are blocked. Oh my God, I can't do this, I can't do this, but you can't. You
Yeah,
can, because you learned about it, you know.
yeah,
And uh another example for it, when you procrastinate, you need to learn something at job or about study, and you procrastinate. I think it's the
one of the
a
reason.
bad
Yeah,
mistake, because uh, you can do this, but you don't want, because you are procrastinate more and more, you
again
know.
and again. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's normal. That's okay. And you, Bruna, why do people commit so many mistakes?
Well, I think it's that they repeat the same mistakes all the time, no? because, for example, I understand that Juliana said maybe they know the learning and the emotion influence a lot, and you make mistake again because involve the feeling. Um, but I understand maybe the lays, like Elias said too, uh, and to repeat the same mistake because you don't pay attention very well something, for example, and don't take note. I think that's it. You don't take note of a new activity, for example, and if you don't know the tasks, it's important you take note all the time, like you to understand better. I understand and avoid the make mistake maybe. But if you don't know something and you don't take note, for example, for me, it's difficult all the time. You make a
To-
mistake because you don't take note. For me, it's very important take note. If someone teach me something, I want to take note, write down something. It's very important to avoid the repeat the same mistakes.
Yeah, it's that you said. I remember yesterday I had an appointment of dentist. Then in my mind it was 3.5 hours at PM, but it's not. It's 3:15. Then my husband was right, waiting for me. Then I said, "Oh my gosh, you are so excited because it's left 1 hour." No, no, you are so late. You have only 15 minutes to go there. Then I researched the time again. Oh my gosh, I was wrong, but I was late already. Yeah, because I didn't take note of, like you said. I was making mistakes. Elias, you already answered this question about why do people? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have more 50 minutes. Do you think people, those who make learn about our mistake, the other's mistake, is easier than the people who learn with our own mistake? What do you think? The people learn alone or with others' mistake is easier?
Uh,
Wiser.
n- Not ours. It's a good point, but not ours. Because if I learn about the another's mistake, okay, I can avoid a lot of troubles for me. But if I learn about my own mistakes, I know the feeling. I feel the consequences about the mistakes. For example, if just an example, okay? If you say to me, don't put your hand in the fire, you will hurt. Okay, I will. I not put my hand on the fire. I know that it hurts. If I see you hurt yourself by putting your hands on the fire, okay, I understand. Oh, it's not good. But if I put my hands on the fire, I feel the hurt. I will have to do. I have to maybe to go to the hospital. I learn more.
But
Okay,
but
but
why?
but but that the it's a point. There is
Yeah.
a point. I don't agree. I don't agree with this
Yeah.
thinking. I have to put my
Yeah.
hands on the fire to learn. No, no, I
No,
don't.
no.
I don't agree. But
Yeah.
if I, for example, in my family, I have a case, a person that has problem with drugs. Okay, it hurts my family.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to experience drugs to learn how it hurts, how it
Yeah.
is bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't agree. But in some cases, for example, if I learn how to ride a bike, okay, you can give me a lot of tips. But if I ride a bike and I hurt myself, I will learn how to fall without hurt myself.
Yeah, it's true. Because we wanted to feel the feeling. You are saying, for example, if I had a neighbor, you are passed for a good problem, your family are passed for a good problem because the man find another girl sometime like this. But there is another seeing this problem and do even the same mistake. Why they needed to pass for the same problem to feel this? It's difficult to thinking about this. And you, Bruna, do you think those who learn from the mistake of the other are wiser than learn with your own mistake?
Yeah, of course. But I understand Elias, like he said about the fire. I understand when you sometimes you only learn it when you suffer the consequence, no? When they suffer the consequence, like I said, when you involve the emotions, the sofrimento, suffering, maybe, and you learn more, maybe. But I understand you are wiser if you don't need to suffer the consequences, like fire, for example, and about I love to study about the investment, of course, and it's very important to read any situations to understand to avoid make mistake, because if I make mistake in the investment, of course I spend more money, I lose. No spend, I lose my money. So I don't want this, of course. But when I lose my money, of course, oh my gosh, it's hurt me, and I learned more that it's impossible to do this, and I wanted to read more. I wanted to study more about this subject, for example.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And you, Juliana, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with you said, but there is situations that you can see the wrong, uh, certainly, but you can insist, you know. For example, in when you know um, a person, a woman, for example, she has a relationship and she suffering a lot because it's a toxic relationship, for example, and and when she broke up this relationship and started a new relationship, and the it's the same wrong, you know, past the same wrong. It's
Didn't learn.
I don't know what happened. I think it's psychological, you know. It's, how can I say, autoestima, no, you know.
Self-esteem. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's hard to to see these again, you know. So in general, with when you know this person and you can help, but uh, I don't know that this person don't accept your advice, and
Yeah. You wanted to have this feeling. Don't matter what's happened. Yeah, I got it. Hello, everybody in the other rooms. How was the conversation, please?
Hello. Uh, I enjoyed the experience of having the class with the girls. Thank you for your patience and learning today.
Yeah, you are in the safe place. Don't worry about commit mistake. Okay?
Thank you.
Ayla, how was the conversation for you? And I wanted to make 7, question number 7. How to deal with our mistake and failures?
So, good morning.
Morning.
You are so good. So interesting topic. I could talk a little with Vivian and Maria Eduarda. It's so good. About the question, I try, as I said before, I try to accept. At first, I try to accept my mistake, and I think make mistake it's a good way to learn. I like so much to learn from my mistake because it's probably I want to make the same mistakes, and because this I think it's good. When I was younger, I think it's common we don't feel comfortable to make mistake because we're afraid of judgment. But nowadays, I'm getting older, so I don't
Yeah.
care. I think it's a good way to improve us, to improve our self-esteem. Because when I face my fears, I feel so better after. So
Yeah, it's normal. And Apuena, how was the conversation? And how do you think it's important and easy to recognize our mistake?
The conversation was so good. I talk about my work because I am a traffic controller, so it's complicated to make a mistake in aviation. It about question number
10.
It's important to recognize our mistake. I think when we think that make a mistake, it's part of the process, make too easy and accept our mistakes.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Maria Eduarda, how was the conversation for you? And the number 11. Do you think those who learn from the mistake of the other are wiser than those who learn from their own mistake? You are
So
muted, dear. Okay. Okay.
it was so good. I love this topic and the identity. Um, I didn't know. I think no. I didn't know the pains of the situation. I think it is important to recognize our mistakes because um, it exists some stages it is more easy to understand like oh I break something, but I think it exists mistake is in internal person like your feelings like your opinions and I think these mistakes I think it is I I admire I'm I'm I admire someone who can understand your mistake when the mistake is internal and when it is our opinion.
Yeah, totally agree with you. It's so important. But uh, do you think it's normal to people understand and learn from another mistake more than your own mistake?
I think no, I think no.
Yeah, it's okay. And for you, Vivian, how was the conversation? The same question for you, number 11.
Well, the conversation was so good, and we discussed several things about mistakes and about afraid of mistakes. And about the question, I don't know. It's a good question. Because we have hello, Catinho, Priscila. We have many ways to learn something, and we said about the doctors and a poema. She don't make mistakes, and she we can't said that she's less menos sábia do que outras pessoas. Travei um pouco aqui,
Don't worry.
mas é uma pergunta complicada.
Yeah, I know. I got it. It's a little complicated to accept our mistake, but when you learn from others' mistake and our own mistake, it's a little complicated, but it's a good way. I'm a little, oh my gosh, curious about the cantinho. How was the cantinho, Priscila, Vivian, Ayla? How about the cantinho, Pri?
I'm sorry, I not even understanding.
Pode
Eu
falar
ainda
em
não
português.
consigo, eu ainda
Pode
não
falar.
consigo entender bem inglês.
Ah, tá.
Eu não entendi a pergunta.
Não, o que quer dizer cantinho? Estou meio curiosa sobre isso.
É o Cantinho das QAs, é um grupo que a Vivian tem sobre mulheres na profissão de Quality Assurance, teste de software.
Ok.
A gente anda invadindo os grupos, os ambientes, porque é um grupo grande, a gente tem com quase 700 pessoas na comunidade,
Great.
e no LinkedIn a gente já passou de 7.000, então quando vocês verem cantinho por aí, somos nós.
Okay, guys, I put the server here. If you wanted to give some opinion about the topic to discuss, please put there, give your opinion, and you to help us a lot. Then thank you so much, Bruna, Elias, Juliana, Priscila. Welcome aboard. Volte de novo, Pri. Ayla, Vivian, Apoena, Maria Eduarda, thank you so much to be here. And every single, oh my gosh, Thursday, I'm here in the same time, in same hour. I will wait for you all, okay? Thank